Hello, welcome to Gotta Be Real Movie Reviews with Tommy and Jules. And today we have a special guest, my son, DJ Aaron Michael.
How's it going? Glad to be here.
Welcome, DJ Aaron.
Hello.
He's here with us so we can review Juice. It came out in 1992. It was rated R, and they listed as an action crime drama, but I think you should also add thriller.
I agree. This movie honestly had everything in it you can ask for, especially the time when it came out in. It was great.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Juice starred Omar Epps, Tupac Shakur, Jermaine Huggy Hopkins, Khalil Kain, Cindy Herron from In Vogue, Vincent Laresca, Samuel L. Jackson's in another one.
Yes,
in another one. One of his 50 billion, thousand trillion movies.
Young Samuel.
Yes.
Sammy Jackson back then.
Right? George Gore II, which you might not recognize his name, but you'll recognize his face. He plays Omar Epps' little brother. Queen Latifah,
Yes.
Brooklyn Harris, Victor Campos. He passed away in 2018. He was Mr. Quillis. Flex Alexander, Orange Juice Jones. I saw you
And her.
walking in the rain.
Wow, we're so corny. Okay.
Oh, we're just gonna stop there. Okay. EPMD, Special Ed, DJ Red Alert, Tretch, Ed Lover,
I love her.
Fab Five Freddy, Dr. Dre, and Donald Faison
God.
was one of the students in the school.
Yeah, he was.
So many.
He was. Oh, look at all that sparkling black talent right there. How can somebody not love this movie?
Well,
All that Black Star Power, that BSP.
give me a minute,
BSP.
and I will tell you why.
All right.
Give me a minute.
All right, so this movie centers around Omar Epps, Tupac, Jermaine Hopkins, and Khalil Kain's characters. They go by Q, Bishop, Steele, and Raheem. And they ditch school and they just get into some mischief, and they decide this time they're actually going to rob this store. They always harass the man and they think about it, but this time they got a gun. So they're really going to do it. They make a plan. They're going to rob this store, and all hell breaks loose after that.
That's true. I mean, they're kind of recognized as I'll grab it. They're kind of recognized as what you can call like underdogs in this movie because like they call themselves a wrecking crew, but literally they get punked by their families. They get they're kind of outside in school,
Right.
And then other rival gangs and crews just kind of give them a hard time as well. So they don't have the respect. Or back in the day, they don't got the juice, and that's what they want.
Right.
The juice. Okay. So, for me, now I'm sure you guys probably already know this by now, but I'm not a Tupac fan. Even bigger, I'm not a fan of music artists in movies, okay? When it comes to Tupac's character, he's a stockpile character. He's very linear. Any movie you see him in, I'm this hardcore gangster.
I disagree.
It's flat
I disagree,
everywhere.
homegirl. I disagree. In
Let's
this one,
do it.
he played
Let's
a
do it.
scary sociopath type dude, and in freaking the one with Janet Jackson,
He
Poetic
was still
Justice.
wanting to be thug.
No, he was not wanting to be thug. He was trying to take care of his daughter. He worked for the post office. How is that a thug?
That he took across the cut.
Because they had him deliver the stuff across the states.
Was he
And
supposed to be
went
taking
state-
people in the truck with him?
But how is that thuggish?
Okay, let's
That's
talk about
just
this one
having
now.
some company.
Let's talk about this one now.
Like,
The boy killed his friends,
Yeah, because he's a
murdered
sociopath
his
in this
friends.
movie.
Let me make a comparison, okay? So first of all, his characters are very linear. It's nothing new when you see him. Just like DMX, if you see either one of them in a movie, they're going to be the same character. Here we go.
Levels. This is different levels. This is
There we
different
go.
levels.
No.
You know what that movie was like? If you ever seen Planet of the Apes, at the end when Caesar dropped off old boy because he said, you know what? You one of us, but you not. I'm gonna go ahead and let you fall off this ledge.
No.
That's what just happened in this movie.
No. Plus, you're talking about apples and oranges. Tupac actually went to the School of the Arts. He actually studied Shakespeare and acting
they
and
should
stuff
give him
like
his money
that.
back.
I
They
don't
should
think
give him his money
DMX
back.
did, and I like DMX,
Well, if I can
but I don't think he did.
If I can interject a little bit, I have to agree with my mother on this one. Because Tupac, if you really watch the movie, he's multifaceted in this movie. Because number one, he's a con artist. Number one, like for the part after look, this movie's been out for 20 years, so there's no
Multifaceted?
spoilers. After he killed Raheem, what does everybody want? They want the juice. They want the power. He became drunk with power. He killed Raheem and went to the funeral and hugged his mom after he was the one who killed him.
That's sociopath.
Yes.
Yes, it's sociopathic.
But he does such a great job. His role in the movie was for you to hate him, was for you to dislike him and hope that he got what he got deserved. Right. And he almost got away with it. He almost killed the whole crew and had the juice. And Lord knows he would have been the most powerful kid in New York at that time because he killed all the rival gang members.
Right. And he had me kind of shook. When I first saw it, especially the way he just kept appearing everywhere. He's at the freaking locker, like boom. He's in the freaking elevator, just standing backwards, just staring at dude. Then he's gonna shoot in the elevator. I was like, oh crap! It was like as scary as some of the horror movies I've seen lately. That was like,
and that differed from his real life, huh?
And the masterful job that he did, like another scene when he was being talked to by the police, when he's being questioned by the police, he was laughing and joking and everything. He made you feel like, wow, this dude is really comfortable in just despair. He's comfortable in chaos.
Yeah.
And you slowly, but the movie did such a perfect job slowly painting his deep dive into chaos. Piece by piece, scene by scene, and Raheem was the one person who kind of kept him cool. And once he got rid of that, the chains were off.
Plus, you see in the beginning, like they all come from like 2-parent household or whatever, or loving family, even if they just had a mom. And he's living with his grandmother and his dad, who seems like he's like catatonic or something like that. So he's not even getting that much attention. He's like sitting there just watching this man just deteriorate in front of him. So he doesn't have that type of loving household to come from. So all he can look forward to is having some juice. So once he gets that gun, you see he's like, let me hold the gun, and I'm never letting go of this gun, and I have control of your life. I'm the one that controls.
And it's his fault. They were in the mess anyways.
Yes, he is the main conflict of it because he wanted the power, which is what they all wanted. But at what cost do you go to get the power? At what cost do you go to get the juice? Tommy, well, let me ask you, Tupac aside, how else did you feel about the movie as a whole?
The movie was okay. The directing was rather bland. And I really hate how it ended. So no, I'm just saying the directing. The directing was rather bland. I mean, it was a stereotypical movie. I mean, it wasn't anything, ooh. And then at the end of the movie, it just stopped. It was a freeze frame.
Well,
because they told Q after Bishop died, they're like, you have the juice now. And he's like, yeah, because he didn't want the juice. He threw the gun away. That's not his life. He wanted to just DJ and do his music.
Bishop. He tried to save Bishop before he did something that he could not come back from, and he couldn't do it. And all the juice and everything that Q was trying to stop from happening, and all the bad things, it kind of got passed on to Q because he feels like he possibly killed somebody.
Right.
And now you got the juice. You got the respect for something you didn't want.
Right.
And he's now more feared than he is respected.
Right.
And he never wanted that.
Yeah.
And I respect your opinion, but calling the movie bland, this movie literally had everything. It had young stars. It depicted what I'm a DJ.
Soundtrack was banging.
The soundtrack, it actually showed what DJing is actually about in like a real kind of like gutter type of setting, and that's some cookie whitewash movie in a way.
Yeah.
And then it even had run in with the police, which what black people are still going through today, being questioned and wrongfully accused by police officers and stuff. Even though I think in this case they were rightfully accused because they did murder. But I mean, but they were still getting sweated on. So to me, this movie wasn't just another typical like mainly black movie. This movie had all the right notes with a bunch of young stars in this movie, and they all did their thing. And I think Tupac was the binding for everybody. Tupac was the star of the movie that put the shine on it, in my opinion.
You know what I did like, though? I did like the fact that he had this DJing thing and he was passionate about it, and he was like, hey, I got a DJing gig. This is what I want to do. I like seeing young men, especially African-American young men, having a passion about something else. So I got my boys over here. Yeah, they might be getting into some stuff, but I got a passion. I want to do something. This is what I like about Shy right now that I'm watching. This is a young man. He's passionate about being a chef, not a cook, not owning a club or nothing. This man is passionate about being a chef.
Because he can't cook that well.
Yes, he
but
can.
a businessman, a hustler.
No, not him. Not him. I'm talking about Brandon. Brandon. Yes. I like seeing when they have a passion about something else, an outlet. I did like that about him in the movie. But I'm sorry, just Tupac just... Y'all ain't gonna get it from me.
You're just letting Tupac just...
Yes, and the movie was okay.
Movie.
It was okay. I'm just not a fan of Tupac. I'm not a fan of rappers in movies. We talked about this. I didn't like Belly, which that's a whole other thing that we will be getting on at some point. Y'all gonna see that too. We're on that.
Did you not like Boys in the Hood?
Oh, Boys in the Hood, loved it. I love Boys in the Hood. I love
Ice
Menace
Cube.
Society, but there are deeper messages in both of those.
There's not deeper messages in Juice?
Oh, absolutely.
There's a deep message.
Especially Boys in the Hood. And that's a classic. Absolutely.
It is, but I think the same messages that go on Boys in the Hood are also found in Juice in a different way. Juice was a friend betrayal. Juice, wasn't just straight on gang versus gang. To me, maybe Juice had too many things going on in that movie because it was Q dating an older woman, and the woman was going through a divorce.
That's another thing.
And then, in school,
she
and then trying to have a
him
career.
up. You got Cindy Hen here from In Vogue.
I mean, she wanted that young
You're
blood.
putting it down on little young boy. Hey.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I'm just saying.
He was mature.
I'm not mad at him.
He was mature,
That was
okay?
young Omar back in the day, all right?
Hey, I
the
ain't
Wood.
Once
The
that
Wood.
movie came out, I'm like, all these fine dudes, like, I need to find that neighborhood until they start killing each other. I was like, well, no, that's okay.
Hey, I ain't mad now.
Yeah.
I don't need to find this that bad. Khalil Kane was like my man back then. He couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, he was
To me, when it comes to like the black movies that people kind of have to at least understand to get that pass, you know what I'm saying? At least in the streets. I think to me, Juice resonates with me more than a lot of them. Like Menace Society was cool.
Yes, I love Menace
Boys
Society.
in the Hood was good, but to me, Juice is like one of my top 2 or 3 type of just mainly black artists. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of like Queen Latifah was into the young queen along Samuel. Like a lot, even Donald Faison, even in a lesser role, and he's gonna come on to become a great actor after this as well. I think this movie hit all the notes, in my opinion, and I think it's still relevant today.
And side note, Tretch and Cindy Herron were in another movie called Love and a Bullet. You can check that out.
Oh.
That was interesting. He plays an assassin, and she.
Tress plays an assassin.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
Oh.
But there is a nude scene with Tretch, so it's not for the children.
No. Oh.
But, the ladies.
Okay.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Sorry.
We got Well, there you have it, guys. As you can see, our opinions differ on Juice. And that is okay.
It's good.
But that's what we like to hear, different opinions. Most people do not agree with me. I understand that.
Riding it hard.
And I'm okay with that.
Well, don't agree with what I'm saying.
And I know that.
It's okay, though. We love you and we respect your opinion.
That's right. And he's a DJ, so he probably relates to it a lot more. I'm okay with that. But this is why, we like to talk about it. We want to know your opinions. And just wait for Belly. That's going to be a lot of banter, y'all. Yeah, we're going to go there with you.
Oh boy.
We want to thank DJ Aaron for coming in. We love having people on the show. Thank you so much, DJ Aaron.
Thank you for having me, Mama. Thank you for having me, Tommy. I appreciate it.
Aaron, tell them your page so they can come follow you.
You guys can follow me at DJ Aaron Michael, AARONMICHAEL, or Pound 98.3 DJ as well. And I post cool stuff.
Or also in Scottsdale when the clubs reopen.
Right
House.
If they ever reopen, But just follow me on my page, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you for coming.
This had to happen. So
we didn't want them so bad, so we finally got it today.
If y'all ever do a Cool Runnings movie, and Tommy, if you don't like Cool Runnings, I'm gonna be back here.
Actually, I love Cool Runnings. So we got to find another one to fight about.
All right. Okay.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in. This was so fun doing Juice, our review on Juice. Make sure you like and follow us. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. Like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. All right.